We're here in the Fellowship Hall, Assumption Fellowship Hall. Usually it's a busy room. Over the last several months, it's been empty. No social life. It's a great symbol of what's happening at the present time with the coronavirus. That a lot of social things have really fallen apart. And we're beginning to suffer that way too, because we're social people and we need to be able to get involved. And we find it more difficult now, especially the older you get. You find you've got to protect yourself. And it's also breeding a certain sense of loneliness in people. I know I've experienced some of that along the way. Nearly 50 years been ordained, and about 40 of those years I've lived alone. And for the first while, I found it difficult being on my own, just living on my own. But then you got used to it, and I rather like it now. Except, when I'm on vacation, that everything is, I like to be out socially, and when I've got time, at the present time, if I could, I would be doing social things. But there's a loneliness now because there's that fear kind of over our shoulders of the coronavirus that is always kind of stalking us because we're afraid. We're afraid of people. If you see somebody out for a walk and someone's coming towards you and they're not wearing a mask, and you wonder, wow, loneliness is something that's really can do a lot of damage. And for me, I suppose, the most lonely time in my life was really in the last 15 years when all that sexual abuse thing was going on and priests were being looked at and said, God, is he another one or whatever, that kind of thing. That impacted myself, a lot of priests, and caused a little bit of distress. At the same time, tried to deal with it openly and not try to cover up, but be as open and welcoming about the whole question as it was. But these are the kind of things that happen along the way. It happens in families, There's a loneliness in families because sometimes a little break-up in the family and people are talking to one another. Well, that causes a lot of distress and people say things that afterwards they may regret. This happens from loneliness. So fear of loneliness is the biggest problem because to live on your own doesn't mean you've got to be lonely. And that's important. You don't have to be lonely. If you do the normal things in a normal way and look after yourself and be open to people and welcoming to people, then you can live on your own and you don't experience any more loneliness than somebody in a happy marriage. Because even in a happy marriage, couples sometimes are lonely. Individuals are lonely. And that's good to recognize that, because sometimes we feel we've all got to be kind of perfect. We're not. We're all human. We all have our problems along the way, and we've got our frailties. Let God lift us up in our frailties and give us the courage to enjoy the life we have. Thank you.